Hi everyone, here is my walkthrough of my December design team project using Simple Stories Marion Bright collection that was sent to me. I created a 6x6 album using the gorgeous papers from this collection. So on the front cover I have one of the cut-aparts that I just mounted onto the artesian cream colored cardstock, and then the authentic spectrum papers, and then added some flowers out of my stash. So I've got a poinsettia here, and then I've got some roses in the different greens and reds. The ribbon is of course from my stash, and then also for this I also added, let me find them here, there they are. I did use I had these in my stash, so they're the Echo Park enamel dots, and this was the Night Before Christmas collection, but it just went well with this, so I went ahead and used them. So I've got the gold ones here that I added on top of the cut apart. For the spine, my spine is 2 1/8. And then I added a bow using the ribbon from my stash, and then I wanted to incorporate those puffy stickers that were sent to me with the collection, and they are by the Marion Bright Simple Stories. So I've never used these before, but I did add one to the front which says the jingle, and I put that up there. And then I thought, well, what can I do? So I layered them onto the authentic spectrum paper, and then fussy cut around them, and then let's see if I can get this in view here. So I just stuck them onto the authentic spectrum paper, fussy cut around them, and then took my crocodile and punched a hole in them and added this twine that I had and made them for the charms off this spine, which I thought was really cute, and it just added to it. So that is the cover, and again it's a 6x6, and you're just going to undo the ribbon here, and it's going to open up to this. So the cover page, I matted everything with the authentic cream colored spectrum paper that was sent in the kit, and then matted the paper onto that on top of that, so it is double matted. So for this one we just have a flip that is magnetic, and then as you can see that was a cut apart, and I just fussy cut around the little flower there and then added it to it. Over here I've just got a 4x4 matted paper onto it, and then I also have these stuck out here where you can add your photos underneath it, so I did leave that open. Each one of the pages is a pocket, so the pages are 5x5, and then I have a tag that goes into the side pocket, and those tags are 5x5 1/4, so those fit right in there. The next page is a pocket page, and I just used a cut apart here and then added some of the enamel dots onto the flowers there just to give it a little bit of a bling. Inside this pocket we have a little mini booklet, and I just used the brown spectrum paper for inside that, and then covered both sides with the Marion Bright collection, so that gives you 4 nice places for photos there, and that just slips right back in there. Over here on this page, using a cut apart, mounted it onto the spectrum paper, and then added some of the beautiful seam binding, and this one is the cream, and if I can get this untied here, and I've created a trifold little piece here that will hold 3 great photos here and another photo here, and these are I believe they are 3x4, so yeah, no, 3x4 1/4, so 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, okay, so to match, so you can put a 3x4 card in these. up, tie this. And of course this also has a little pocket in the side, and it has the tag there. And of course I did both sides with the Spectrum paper. So one side has the red and the other side has the brown on it. Next page I have a flip up using a cut apart here, and I love this red truck. I'm into the red trucks and the black and white buffalo plaid this year, so anytime I see a red truck or a buffalo plaid, I'm all about it. So I just made a little flip up on this one. And then for the very top, on to cover this part, I just put this cut apart here. And then this flips down and gives you ample room for pictures here. You can put a photo up here on the top. And then you also have this kind of little tag slot here to put a picture in as well. And that is also magnetized. Over here I've got another cut apart. And this one is your Kringle Hot Cocoa, Warming Heart since 1820. And then as you might not be able to see it, but I did add not only the enamel dots here, but I also added some Wink Stella on the leaves just to kind of give it a little bit of a sparkle. And then that opens up to a full page for photos, and then another photo here, or even journaling on this one. Since that is a muted paper, colored paper, journaling will show very well on that one. And that goes over that way. And again, another pocket, side pocket with a tag, and again, done in the red and the brown. The next page is just a tuck spot that I used to cut apart for. And I just layered it onto red cards, the red artesian cardstock, and then I put another cut apart here. And on this one I did cut a piece of the paper from the collection and just add a strip right there just to give it a little bit more of a bit of a bang there. And then of course the buffalo print on the back, which is an awesome place for journaling, and then a photo there. This side I did another cutout, and I added it to, layered it on the red artesian cardstock, and then I only glued it down on the three sides and made a little pocket, and then made two little tags out of some leftover paper there. So using the brown and the cranberry color seam binding on these. Now these two both open up, and you have more landscape for photos. Over here I just added on three sides to leave it open so you can tuck a little photo in there, or you can do a journaling card and put it in there. Pictures here, and then on this side as well I left a little tuck spot here for a journaling card or for photos. And those just sit back down like that way. And then the last page, I'm again mirroring each page together. I did a 3-inch pocket here, and it's holding 2 journal cards. And I took one of the cut aparts and cut this out, layered it onto the Spectrum paper, and then adhered it over here. Same with this. This was a cut apart. I just fussy cut out. Another pocket to hold some more cut aparts. And these are large pockets, so they'll hold a lot more pictures as well. So you can put additional pictures in there. So, and that is going to be my little photo album. Thanks for watching.